Hi Project Hack 11, we are the Basement Buddies and I'm Torben presenting. First of all, I'd like to thank Taffy for his work developing the slideshow and managing the team, Ridger for her effortless and tireless coding to analyze the data currently available, and Yemi for helping assist me developing Power Apps and providing me with excellent domain knowledge. So, a large part of the task we've been handed is to make the workforce of project professionals more visible to the NHS. The data's there, but it's in poor quality and we can't really see historic trends or forecasting. So first of all, we're going to do a brief introduction. We're going to define the solution and then show you an output model as well as provide some recommendations. We've got to acknowledge there's an elephant in the room. We've got a huge amount of data and it's just sitting there piling up. To get this elephant moving, we suggest a four-pronged strategy. First, sustainable data visualization strategy. It's got to be easy to use and cost effective. The NHS is tightly budgeted, as we are all aware, and it's got to be robust so that it will have information security. We're well aware of the sensitive information handled by the NHS, and it's got to be future-proof as well, so it'll be long-lasting. We've got to unlock the value of the data available. We can't just have it collecting and being going to waste, and that will hopefully improve resource planning and social mobility, which in turn will improve diversity of thought and innovation. Current state, a lot of data is getting collected, but it's just pouring out of the bottom of the funnel, getting wasted. No data is provided to an analyst on the user interface, as you can see. Here, however, is the desired state, where actionable intelligence is being provided to analysts so that they can make the right decisions at the right times. These are the steps, the core steps at our high-level solution. There'll be an automated email sent out to collect the data from the track database, which is the jobs posting database available already on the NHS, and also a yearly self-assessment of the project professionals within. This would be collected via a Power App collection, data collection form, which would then feed to a SQL database, which will then feed directly into a dynamic Power BI report. To reiterate, this is the essential structure of the solution, with a focus on analysis in equality, diversity and inclusivity data, resourcing data, location data and capability data to maximize and the potential of this data available. On the left we have a quick mock-up of what the mobile app would look like, a form which should be easy enough for anyone to fill out. So once a year, hopefully it won't get too annoying. They'll just have to update their details in this database, say any courses they've improved on, and there we go. We can keep tracking progress. These are some Power Apps flows that we have developed in order to automate these emails being sent out and free up time for added tasks for members of the data team. Here's another slide of an example of that. Part of our mock-up solution, we developed using dummy data a couple of visuals we thought might be the useful sort of thing to help monitor EDI progress and also the location of project professionals. This page will show proportion of ethnicity in senior roles year on year and the workforce split by sexuality year on year. This page we believe will be more useful to sort of locate the skills available and in which areas of the country, so we know where there may be shortfalls and we may need to be hiring particular roles. Of course, this was all dummy data as mentioned. Here is the code used to analyze the real data by Ridger, our excellent teammate, and she has really gone above and beyond in analyzing the data, producing excellent charts, which I think I will show you a few of now. To summarize what this code does, it slices up the data by one of the chosen columns. Here's one which slices the data up by ethnic origin for the managers. Here it's done by senior managers. And here's quite a telling one which shows the gender divide. And I think we can all take a stab at which gender is which in the more senior roles. The Utopia State. This would incorporate even further data sources and automate a lot of the analysis being provided so that there's less need for an analyst to be spending time pouring through data. We'd want to include the data from the PMP, the Project Management Professionals Database, government.uk, so we know what projects are coming up for resourcing purposes, ONS, which is always valuable data. We can understand the EDI better in this context and having that background against, and also the educational database of what courses are available to help professionals upskill. Together, this all will provide a data-driven solution. Thank you very much. There are 3 questions we were asked to answer in relation to this hack. First of all, what operational resource management and skills will be required for first of all deployment and then maintenance? Considering the constrained budget of the NHS, we suggest and propose that for the deployment of a solution, a SQL developer will be required and a data visualizations and analyst expert, as well as a project manager. These are the resources we'll require to deploy the solution. Maintenance, we've tried to reduce that as much as possible by using SQL, which is a language which has essentially stayed the same for 20 years. It's not changing or going anywhere. We could have chosen something which might have been more risky, but if it is constantly being updated, we need to provide constant maintenance. So hopefully an internal member of staff should suffice with this solution for maintenance. The architecture we recommended, we went over in the presentation. SQL is unlikely to be changing anytime soon and is the reason we suggested this architecture. And last but not least, given what we know now, what would we do differently? First of all, a bit of gap analysis. Being a team of 4, we found that in the 2 days we struggled to create as many desired outputs as we could dream up, but we were able at least to make decisions quite quickly, being quite a lean team. So it was a 2 sort of edged sword, that. And we really discovered that we lacked some of the skills we required when we came to a proposed solution. This would be something which we'd definitely take into the next hack and perhaps prepare by researching and deciding on our hacks a bit earlier.